Yo guys, Akal, Namaste and what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all doing well and I hope you all having amazing Sunday so far. So I'm back with brand new video regarding Gods of Boom, and in this video I'm gonna give you some sniping tips. So this video could be bit longer as compared to my usual videos, but I will try to make it as short as I can because I will try to explain everything. So that's why the reason is that it could be longer as compared to my usual videos. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the video. So first of all, the first tip is the selection. I'm calling it selection. So selection is basically you have to choose the right loadout with the right gun. For example, if you are using crossbow in sniping loadout, then that's the wrong thing you are doing. So you have to use crossbow, you have to use last breath, you have to use Orochi somehow in the raccoon loadout. The reason I will explain you further in this video. So first of all, Orochi, crossbow, then the last breath you have to use in the raccoon loadout, and then Icebreaker, Quicksilver, Stormbringer and Barracuda you guys can use in the sniping loadout. So second tip is when to use the sniper rifles. So for example, if you are playing on a TDM like team deathmatch, if you are playing, then you have to use the sniper rifles at first place. For example, if you have the eye helmet, then I would recommend you to use the eye helmet when you just starts the game. Second, if you don't have the eye helmet, then I would recommend you to use your best loadout which you have on that particular occasion. And on capture points or on capture maps, always use your scout first, or if you think you are good sniper, then you guys can also use your sniper in a first place, but I would recommend you to use the scout on those occasions. If you especially playing on 3 capture points map, then you should use your scout first, then switch according to the teammates how they are doing. Like if there are 2 teammates who are doing sniping, then you should avoid the sniping, you should use your rushing skills. But if nobody is sniping, everybody is rushing, then you do the sniping job. So that's the second tip which I have for you guys. Now the third tip is about the sensitivity. So a lot of you guys ask me which sensitivity I use for my IB most of the time. So I already made a video about it, but still I will clear some of doubts about sensitivity in this video. So there are some different kind of sniper rifles in this game. So for different sniper rifles you require different kind of sensitivity as well. So for example, if you are using Quicksilver, Stormbringer or Icebreaker, then I would suggest you use high sensitivity. For example, plus 60 to 80, anything between that would be nice, because I would tell you why you need that sensitivity. And then if you are using the Barracuda, crossbow, last breath or Orochi, then use less sensitivity. For example, 30 to 50, anything would be very good for that. Because why I'm saying this, sensitivity is not always depend upon the weapon you are using, it's also depend the device which you are using. So sensitivity in simple words is basically the movement of the camera, how fast your camera will go left to right or right to left. So if you have good device, then I would suggest you use 30 to 50 sensitivity, and if you are playing aim off, then use the same sensitivity, and if you have also good device. But if you don't have good device, then I would suggest you use plus 70 sensitivity, because then you may feel that your device is running good, or you will see that your game is bit lag free. So then I would suggest you use the sensitivity close to 70 to 80 on your I can say not that good device. But if you have good device, and you are also playing aim off, then I would suggest you use 30 to 50 sensitivity. And if you have good device and you are playing aim on, then use 60 to 70 sensitivity. And sensitivity is always depend upon the person who is using the weapons. So if you are somebody who can handle the high sensitivity, use high. But if you are somebody who can used to play with the normal sensitivity like 30 to 40, then use that, because it's basically depend upon the person choice, like personal choice kind of. So use that according to yourself or according to your comfort level. So that's about the sensitivity. So now tip number 4 is the equipments which you are using with your sniper rifle. So for example, if you are using icebreaker in a sniping loadout, then that's a bad idea. So I will tell you every sniper rifle which suits best with which loadout. So here's the deal. So if you are using the icebreaker, quicksilver, stormbringer or barracuda, then use these all sniper rifles in sniping loadout. But if you are using the crossbow, last breath or scout, then use these 3 sniper rifles into raccoon loadout, because there they are work best. So why I'm saying this? So first of all, if you are using crossbow or last breath or the sniper rifle which you have to reload after every shot, you need a support from the cheetah pants, because cheetah pants you guys can only use in the raccoon loadout. So that's the reason you have to use these sniper rifles into the raccoon loadout, because then cheetah pants will help you out to reload these guns faster. And for the rest of the sniper rifles, for example the icebreaker, quicksilver, barracuda, orochi, you guys can use those all sniper rifles into the sniping loadout, because these guns not require any reload after every shot. So in a raccoon loadout, the best equipments to use is, first one for legs is cheetah pants, and for head is darkstalker in my opinion. But some guys use, if you have scorpion then use scorpion, but if you don't have scorpion then use darkstalker. And I have seen that some of you guys use the like scorpion at level 3 or at level 2. Don't you do that. Use only those equipments which are maxed out. So you use scorpion or use darkstalker if you have the maxed one. So second, in a sniper loadout you have to use eye, but if you don't have eye then you guys can use darkstalker as well, because for sniping you have to use those helmets which give you great deal of damage while using the sniper rifles. And in the sniper loadout you guys can use the pants jockey, or you guys can use the daredevil, because those two pants work best in a sniper loadout. So these are tips about the loadouts or the best loadout with the sniper rifles. So now another thing which you have to be very clear about, which is the perks. So I already made a video on perks as well, so but I will tell you which perks I use with which loadout. For the sniping loadout you have to use these 4 perks, and for the raccoon loadout you have to use these 4 perks to maximize your gun potential. So these are the perks. And now the last tip about the sniping is the head glitches. So most of the head glitches are clear from the game, but there are still some of the head glitches which you guys can use. For those head glitches you have to do this thing. So you have to just show your half of the scope towards the enemy, or you have to hide your half of the scope behind the wall and you have to use half of the scope towards your enemy. For example, you only need to use half of your scope, so then you guys can use the head glitches. And yeah, one thing which I forget is that if you are using the icebreaker or if you are using the Quicksilver or Stormbringer, then don't forget to do the movement with your hands. I mean, you have to perform the zigzag pattern. So zigzag pattern is basically the movement left to right with the joystick or right to left with the joystick. So that's the basic movement you have to do while using the Icebreaker, Quicksilver or Stormbringer. But if you are using Barracuda or Crossbow or Last Breath or Orochi, then try to bring your aim from upside to downside, and always try to make your or keep your aim in the middle of your mobile screen. Split the mobile screen and see if your aim is right in the center of the screen or not. If you using your aim downside, or if you are using the aim a bit lower than the middle of your screen, then you always gonna land body shots. But if you are using your aim bit higher than the middle of your mobile screen, then you always gonna land the headshot. So that's another two tips which I forget. So these are the some of the tips which I had for you guys, and so let me know if these tips help you out in the real gameplays. And if you use these tips, I know these tips will help you. So I hope you guys will enjoy today's video, and if you do, make sure to leave a like on this video, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn that notification bell on, and I will catch you in the next video. So stay safe guys and enjoy your life.